So today we're going to be using this website called circuitverse.org. The reason we're going to be using it is to be able to write and design some circuits using some very basic building blocks of what makes a computer work in the first place. So I've got over here a new circuit. I've logged into Circuitverse using my own Google account, and I encourage you to do the same thing. That way you'll be able to save your projects easily. But you can create your own account independent of Google account if you want to as well. So over here, I have the elements of circuits. I have some inputs and some outputs and some gates, which is what we're going to start with for the first 6 or 7 lessons in this unit of work. So I'm going to grab from here an input, click it on the circuit, grab another one and place it below. You can see already I can start to click on these switches and change whether they're on or off. Off is 0 and on is 1. And then I'm going to grab a gate. And first gate that we're going to learn about is an AND gate. Now, if you think about it, you're probably very aware of what an AND gate would do. And then I'm just going to grab here to the output, and I'm going to grab a digital LED, and I'm going to place that on here. So I've got my 3 objects, and now I need to wire them up. Now, to wire them up, I can just grab and just join them up, but I really don't like the way this does that particular one. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to actually delete these circuits that connect here. I just want to show you how to do it in what I feel is a more effective way. Now, Circuitverse wants me to save this now. It's decided that it's a good idea. So I'm just going to click OK, and I'm going to give the project name an AND and click OK from here. Quite often when it does do this, it pops down here and gives you the information. I'm going to set it to be private, and I'm going to update the project. I'm going to launch the simulator again. And quite often my circuit gets moved down here. So long as I don't click on any object, I can drag my view around. All right, so let's go back to deleting the circuit that was originally created. So now I'm going to grab it here, and I'm going to join the green dots up by going across, letting go, going down, and then lining it up so it comes in at the same level as the joiner. I'll do the same thing here. And if I'm quite neat about it, you'll see that I changed these at the same spot. And now I can come in here and move things around, but I think I'll just leave it as it is, and I'll join that up to there. So now I have a circuit which has been wired up. I can work out what it actually does. So I can start flicking the switches, and you can see as soon as I flick the switch, the wire now goes light green, saying there's power running through that, all the switches on. And so if I flick this switch, same thing, I get that from there. And now if I click on both switches, my light turns on. And so as we can imagine, the AND gate only works when both of the switches are on. 1 and 1 are on. That gets us the light to turn on. Now in your workbook, you need to actually record this within a truth table. And within a truth table, all you need to do is to go, let's look at all the combinations that could actually happen. So 0, 0, it's off. So you'd write down a 0 in your book. You'd switch one of them on. Do that move. No lighter is on. Switch it off. Switch the other one on. No light on again. So all 3 of the first ones would get 0s. And then finally when 1 and 1 are on, this would actually be set here to be completely on. As you experiment with the circuits, you'll discover that it's actually quite often easy to predict what the circuit will do next. But as you build ones, you can get some very complex ones. And these are all the building blocks of a computer. So hopefully that will really help you just get started along this path.